Greetings to all of our wonderful healthcare professionals all around the globe. Welcome to AEC Global Recruitment's free live career orientation entitled Fast Track to the UK. My name is Jeb, and I will be your host for this informative session this rainy afternoon. By the way, this stream is also broadcasted on both of our Facebook and LinkedIn accounts. So I hope you are all doing great in this fine. No, it's actually not fine. It's rainy here in Manila. Do you know that song? Raining in Manila. No, just kidding. But now, let's get started. I'll be introducing our speakers for today. Next slide, please. So, first, this online webinar is in partnership with the British Council of the Philippines. We have Miss Evangeline Evangelista. She is the Account Relationship Officer from BC, and she will be discussing on how you can ace your or know more about your English language test. And then we have Miss Cindy, our resident recruitment specialist of AC Global Recruitment, who will be discussing the great package on offer and the great employers that we are currently hiring for this month. So then let's proceed to our housekeeping. So please listen attentively and take notes if you wish. Feel free to ask questions at any time in the comment section. Our team will be on hand to reply. Our speakers will hold a short live Q&A session at the end of this, and it may not be possible to answer everyone's question during the event, but we will provide a full list of answers to your questions via email. So we'll send our frequently asked questions via email, maybe this week or next week. So stay tuned for that for our registrants. So let's start. Let me introduce our first speaker for this fine afternoon. Yes, we have Miss Evangeline Evangelista. She is the Account Relationship Officer of the British Council of the Philippines, and she's going to discuss how to prepare or ace your English language test. Hi, Miss Jelly.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good afternoon, even though, like what Jeff mentioned, it's raining in Manila. No, so thank you for inviting the British Council, and I'm Jelly. I'll be speaking about, or I'll be sharing about IELTS preparation materials, how to ace your IELTS test. Okay, there you go. So that's Beyond the Test, IELTS by the British Council Philippines. So IELTS, or the International English Language Testing System, we are a proud co owner of this English proficiency test. Next slide, please. Okay, there you go. Next slide. So IELTS, this is designed or to this is designed to measure or assess the English language ability of those who would like to study, work, or live in an English speaking country, or where English is the language of communication. Next slide. So why British Council? Why take IELTS with the British Council? British Council is known as a global leader when it comes to English language assessment. With its various products, aside from IELTS, we also have APTIS. But of course, for our session for this afternoon, we'll be highlighting or we'll be discussing about the IELTS test. Next slide, please. Of course, we would like uh, this is important to us. Your accessibility is important to us. And here are the reasons why you should take IELTS with the British Council. Next slide. Okay, so we have lots of test dates and test locations. Actually, we started earlier this year. We added a lot of test locations for the IELTS test. So here in Metro Manila, we have, I think, around, if I'm not mistaken, five test venues within Metro Manila. So we have, of course, in our office in Bonifacio Global City, Taguig. We have in Quezon City, Mandaluyong. We also have in Makati and in Manila. And outside Metro Manila, we have Baguio, Batangas, Cavite, Cebu, Dagupan, Laguna, right? And a lot more. I'll be showing you the list of test locations later on. But for now, or if you would like to see the full list of our test dates and test locations, please feel free to scan the QR code in front of you or just go to www.britishcouncil.ph. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is the list of our IELTS test and IELTS for UKVI test on paper and on computer, the list of test locations. So we deliver in over 23 test locations nationwide in various cities within and outside Metro Manila. So, and we will be adding more test locations. So who knows? It might be near your home, right? So our goal is to really um, have IELTS uh, accessible by everyone. You don't have to go out of your province, go out of your city just to take the IELTS test. Okay, next slide. Register anywhere and contact us easily. So you can register easily using a mobile phone or your laptop or your desktop or computer as long as you have the internet connection. Test takers can also easily contact us via our live chat. Just visit our website britishcouncil.ph to access that live chat. You all can also contact us via our Facebook page, IELTS British Council Philippines, via email and via our contact number or phone number. I'll show our contact details before we end our session today. Next slide, please. Value for money. Of course, you're not just paying for your IELTS test. You are also paying for your preparation materials, and I will be sharing some preparation resources that can help you, practice for your upcoming IELTS test. Next slide, please. Okay, we have a lot of free review materials that you can use to help you ace your IELTS test. The first one, of course, is this new product, which is IELTS Ready Premium. We just recently launched this, and here you can get free preparation materials. So you have practice tests, you can have model answers as well, feedback from IELTS experts, and master classes. So it can cover all of the four skills tests: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And you can get a free access to IELTS Ready Premium if you are registered to take the test with us, the British Council. So if you would like to know more about IELTS Ready Premium, just go or visit the website at the bottom of your screen. It's takeielts.britishcouncil.org. Next slide, please. So some more information about IELTS Ready Premium. You can access this again for free and unlimited for the British Council IELTS test takers. And all you need to do, of course, to access this is to book your IELTS test with us. And with the IELTS Ready Premium, the package is, as what we shared earlier, practice tests and mock tests. We have writing practice with model answers, feedback on every question for the reading and listening, and you can access also familiarization videos or tutorial videos, and a lot more. So again, this is free for all IELTS test takers with the British Council. Next slide. Now, if you would like to have more online review material, you can actually have this Road to IELTS. So it has interactive exercises, tutorial videos, and there are other preparation courses here. All you need to do is to purchase. If you're interested, you can purchase Road to IELTS. Next slide, please. For you to access the full version, you may purchase the Road to IELTS, and you can have 300 interactive exercises, tutorial videos, practice tests. And this is perfect for those who would like to have more resources, and this is valid up to 6 months after the time of your activation. So after the time that you purchase it, it's valid for 6 months. You can use it anytime within that validity or within 6 months. Next slide, please. Okay, so we also have IELTS Prep app. We are always on the go. We always travel or commute to and from work. So If it's traffic or if it's during your break time, you can still prepare for your IELTS test by downloading this free mobile app. So we have IELTS Prep app, and it includes practice tests for the four skill tests: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. There are also exercises about common grammar. You can also see their useful tips for the day about IELTS, and you can check your progress there, and you can bookmark or remember useful pages on the IELTS Prep app. If you would like to know more about IELTS Prep app, just visit ieltsasia.org/ph, or just download it using your mobile phones. It can download this using your Android or your Apple phones. Next slide, please. We also have the IELTS study planner. So you can see here the list of topics to cover for all of the four skills tests: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. You can see there all of the links to the preparation resources from the British Council that is related to each skill test. So you can see here all of the practice tests or practice questions to cover for each of the skill tests. So just visit ieltsasia.org/ph to know more about IELTS study planner, or to have an access on this prep material. Next slide, please. We also have familiarization test. Of course, if we have this format of the test, IELTS on computer. Now, if you are, curious about how does it look like, what is the system of the actual test. So no worries, because we have this IELTS on computer familiarization test. You can book this or register anytime, anywhere. It's for free. So if you have time tonight, you can try it out by scanning the QR code in front of you. So you just need to take the listening, reading, and writing test. You'll encounter the actual system of the IELTS on computer test. You'll be able to navigate the your screen of the IELTS on computer test, and then after you take the test, you'll receive your raw scores on your email address right after you take the IELTS on computer familiarization test. So not only you were able to practice a test, you were able to familiarize yourself with the actual system of the IELTS on computer test. Next slide, please. Of course, we have IELTS free webinars and information sessions. So for the full schedule of our free webinars and information sessions, just visit our Facebook page, IELTS British Council Philippines. We post our schedule there. The list of topics are also there for the monthly webinars and information sessions. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is a much awaited announcement. It's coming soon. So we have this IELTS One Skill Retake. So this is a new feature designed to help you get your desired test score without taking the whole test, without taking all of the four skills tests. If you want to improve your score on just one test skill, say for example, you want to improve your score on the writing test, you can retake the writing test. Okay, just that writing skill test. Don't need to take the other skill test. But okay, there are some conditions on this IELTS one skill retake. You can book the test if you've recently completed a full IELTS on computer test. Okay, you must also have received your results from a test center that offers IELTS one skill retake. So it's us, the British Council, and you can also retake that one skill once per original test, and you must sit the one skill retake within 60 days from your original test. Okay, so again, this is for IELTS on computer test, and your IELTS one skill retake should be within 60 days from your original test date. Okay, so but our the full details about this IELTS one skill test, we will post them soon on our IELTS Facebook page. So please stay tuned. Just follow us and like our Facebook page for you to be updated about these announcements. So if you would like to know more about IELTS One Skill Retake, feel free to take a screenshot of this screen and visit our websites at the bottom of your screen. It's www.takeielts.britishcouncil.org. Okay, next slide, please. And of course, in partnership with our dear partner here, ASC, we have this voucher code. So register for your IELTS test with this voucher code, BC IELTS XASC 2023, to receive a special price on your test fee. But all you have to do is just register through this link that is flashed on your screen, okay? Do not register on our public registration site. Just register through this link and remember the voucher code to receive your special price for your test fee. Okay? And last slide for me, please. There you go. So feel free to contact us via email, via our phone, or via Facebook. If you have questions, even after our session today, you may contact us via email or send us a message on Facebook. Okay, but I'll be here up until the end of our event. So feel free to type your questions, and then we'll answer them later on during the Q&A part of our session. And thank you so much. And that's it from me, from the British Council. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ASC.
Thank you so much, Miss Jelly. That was such an informative presentation. Well, it's actually amazing that British Council is a global leader with the ELT, no? So, by the way, if you have any questions for Miss Jelly, please stay tuned on our Q&A portion in the end of this webinar. So, I'll see you later, Miss Jelly. So, all right, I hope you're all still with me. So, next slide, please. I'll be introducing the next speaker. All right. So let's learn together how you can start your United Kingdom application with the assistance of our resident expert, Cindy Nilooban. So as she discussed the wonderful benefits and amazing employers hiring right now. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Jeb. How are you?
I'm all good. It's freezing here in here. How about
Okay, that's good to hear. So, thank you so much, Jeb, for introducing me. So, hi, everyone. I am Cindy, one of the recruitment specialists of AC Global Recruitment, and I am here to share with you what's the process and why you should choose ASC, our offers, and of course, our current employers. So, if you want to learn more, please keep on watching. Next slide, please. So we are pleased to share with you that we have 10 active employers. We have a lot, right? This means more opportunities for you. You will see on the screen the 10 employers who will conduct online interviews. And not just that, it could be face to face interviews too. Isn't it exciting? Next slide, please. As you can see on your screen, we have employers located across England. We have employers located in central London, outskirts of central London, and in the north part. And with regards to the specialties area, slide please. As shown on your screen, we are recruiting the following. You may take a screenshot for your reference or check on your screen if your specialized area is included. And if it's not, you may still send your application to ASC team. Next slide, please. Central London Community Healthcare NHS Trust. Did you know that community nursing is the future of nursing in the UK? Yes, it is. And one of our employers, CLCH, is the largest community healthcare organization in the London, and they need community nurses. They are rated outstanding by the Care Quality Commission with innovative new Heatherwood Hospital, which focuses on the patient and staff well-being. They have NHS Leadership Academy, comprehensive professional development program, staff gym, on-site nursery, and many more. Becoming a community nurse is a unique role and allows you to deliver care closer to home. So if you're looking for a fantastic trust with loads of progressions, have a range of new learning and development opportunities, offers flexible working hours, and with a very supportive team, CLCH is for you. Next slide, please. Now, let's discuss living and working in the United Kingdom. There are many reasons why you should live and work in the United Kingdom, and here's why. Friendly and polite people where Filipino nurses are greatly appreciated and respected. Also, you can have your path to your permanent residency. And if you're like me, who love to travel, it is easier to explore Europe. UK has a reliable and efficient public transportation, access to free NHS healthcare, which is beneficial for you, a cultural diverse country, and there's so much more. And not just that, you will be receiving 27 days leave plus 8 bank holidays per year and 37.5 hours standard work week. Indeed, this is really something to look forward to, yeah? And now, I'm just gonna show you some of the photos of what I have just mentioned. Next slide, please. There you go. Are you excited, nurses? Okay, next slide, please. Nurses, we have a good news for you as ASC has its new application criteria for your English language test. I know you're eager to know how does this new criteria work. Originally, we only accept candidates who have passed this NMC criteria to English language test, but now candidates who got narrowed score on their first take will be entertained and can get the job offer of their preferred trust, but with an assurance that you're willing to take another exam within 3 months to combine your two exams to achieve the required score by NMC. Next slide. So for those who have taken IELTS and got a score of 6.5 in reading, listening, speaking, and 6.0 in writing, you can now send your application. Similarly, with OET, if you scored a minimum of C plus in reading, listening, speaking, and C in writing, you can now send your basic documents to us so we can already process your application. Please take note that you must still achieve the required score by the NMC before you can be deployed in the UK. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, I know you have been wanting to know what are the salary and packages of ASC and its employers. To start with, you will be receiving a basic salary of 28,407 up to 34,581 pounds, and that's 2 to 2.4 million pesos per annum. Free certificate of sponsorship, free immigration skills charge, free health and care visa, accommodations arranged and often free for first month, cash advance loan, free CBT and OSCE reviews for nurses from our partner ATS Learning Center, contribution towards English language test and CBT fee, refund of NMC assessment fee, free flight to United Kingdom, and of course, free OFW insurance. Next slide, please. Now, to begin your UK application, you must be a registered nurse with at least minimum of 6 months registered practice. No more than 12 months out of practice, okay? Then you can now prepare and send your updated CV, passport, PRC license, DMW PAYO certificate, and English language test either IELTS or OET to ASC Global Recruitment. Next slide, please. And here at ASC, we do not ask any fee in any form. Again, no fees collected. Next slide. Should it be the right time now to apply, nurses? Go grab your phone, scan the QR code flashing on your screen, and send your basic documents immediately to begin your UK application. You may take a screenshot too for your future reference. And that's it for my bit. You know what, nurses? The right person to help you in your UK journey is right here in front of you. I hope I was able to share with you the things that you should know when applying, choosing the right agency, and choosing the right employer for you. Again, I am Cindy from ASC Global Recruitment, your recruitment specialist, one of the experts for your UK dream. Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy. I hope our healthcare professionals who are watching are already convinced with all of these details of ASC. So, again, what are you waiting for? Don't delay, apply today. Our Apply Now link is provided by our team in the comment sections below. So, also just a PSA For international nurses, you can contact our principal employer, Drake Medocs. You can reach out to them through Facebook. All right? All right. So now, I know you have questions in mind. So may I invite our lovely speakers back on stage and let's proceed with the Q&A portion. So we can accommodate at least 5 questions and the rest will be sent through email. So where are the questions? No, just kidding. All right. So we have our first question. I think this is for our recruitment team.
Mhm. So, will I need to pay taxes in the UK? Yes, everyone working in the UK is subject to mandatory income tax and national insurance contributions. These are calculated by the UK government and automatically deducted each month from your salary. Your tax deduction is calculated on an individual basis and can be only be confirmed once you are in the UK.
All right. Thank you so much. So, do we have another question? Okay. I am a Filipino nurse and currently working abroad. Can you deploy me directly to UK without the need to go back to the Philippines? I think this is for recruitment too.
Okay, so unfortunately, no. ASC Global Recruitment will not be able to process your documents if you wish to be hired directly by our trust or employers, but your application can be processed by our principal sponsor, Drake Maddox UK.
So, next question, please. Okay, I am thinking of taking the test around November or December 2023. Can I already register even though my test date will be later this year? I think this is for Miss Jelly. Hi, Miss Jelly.
Hello again. I'm back and thank you for that question. And yes, you can actually register your test even though you're planning to take it later this year, October, November, or December. We actually have test dates on our website up until the end of the year. And soon we will also be posting our test dates for 2024 from January to June of 2024. So, yes, you can definitely register for your test as early as now. Actually, it is better because you will be able to save your slot. You will be able to choose your speaking test schedule, a better speaking test schedule. The earlier, the better. That's actually good. Register now for your test later this year.
All right. Thank you, Miss Jelly. So, what are you all waiting for? You can contact British Council of the Philippines to know more. All right. Can we have at least two? Oh, here. This is from Ana Di Malaluan Samiana from Facebook. How long does the whole process normally take before an applicant can be deployed to the UK? Cindy?
How long does the whole process normally take? Well, is was she asking for the deployment timeline, Jeff? Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Lead time for deployment is usually within 2 to 4 months, depending on two things. One, of course, your timely submission of all the mandatory documents. And the second one is the deployment schedule of your UK employer. So it could be a monthly or every other month. So it depends. And all deployments are subject to COS assignment and successful visa application.
Thank you so much. I hope Cindy answered your question, Anna. So thank you so
Mhm.
much. Can we have our last question? Okay. So how frequent is your IELTS on the computer and paper test? Miss Jelly?
Thank you, Jeff, for that last question. So, for the IELTS on computer, we within Metro Manila, we administered it every day. We have test locations in BGC, we have in Mandaluyong, Quezon City, Manila, Makati. But outside Metro Manila, for the IELTS on computer test, it's during weekends. So usually Friday to Saturday, Friday to Sunday or Saturday to Monday. So that's at outside Metro Manila ng IELTS on computer. So Dipolog, Davao, Leyte, Cebu, Baguio, that's for IELTS on computer. For IELTS on paper, monthly, we administer the IELTS test. So either it can be 2 to 3 times a month for the paper format.
All right. Thank you so much to our lovely or amazing speakers that we have this afternoon. For all of those who have unanswered questions, don't worry. Our team will send out a email blast to you maybe this week or early next week. So stay tuned for that. Keep your lines open. All right. Thank you again, Cindy and Miss Jelly, for
Thank you.
having this time for us to explain more about the services that you offer. So hopefully next time I'll see you again.
Of
All
course,
right.
yes, definitely. Thank you so much, ASC. Thanks,
Thank
Jev.
you. Thank you so much, Miss Jelly. All right. So please don't leave everyone because I have a special announcement. We have an English language sponsorship, sorry. This offer is open to any candidate who has not yet met the NMC criteria. So this is for first takers and retakers. So each month, one lucky winner will be entitled to a free IELTS or OET exam worth 12,350 up to 21,000 provided by Drake Maddox, and free IELTS OET ultimate unlimited review package worth 4,000 pesos provided by our partner English Review Center 9.09er. So next slide please. So in order for you to to qualify, here is the criteria. So you must attend one of our career orientations. Take note of the attendance code provided below. So you can see it on screen. Today's attendance code is CO831. Again, CO831. So you must also have a minimum of 6 months post-registration experience and sorry what just happened, and you should apply to ASC and provide the code and the apply now link. So take a screenshot of today's attendance code and we'll contact you. So next slide please. So here are the reasons why you should choose ASC. So we have 13 years of international recruitment experience. We are a specialist in NMC, HCPC, UKVI, and POEA processes. We are ISO 9001 2015 certified, and we are a ethical, caring, and professional team. I hope this convinces you to choose ASC. All right. Next slide, please. Then, of course, we have successfully deployed more Filipino healthcare professionals to the UK than any other agency in 2021 that was reported by the POEA. Next slide, please. So let's connect. Please reach us out. Here are our socials: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, of course, Messenger. That's AAC Global Recruitment. Our recruitment experts will be on hand to reply with you from Monday to Friday. So, next slide, please. Of course, here's another QR code of our apply now. Take a screenshot or scan it now with your mobile phone so you can start your UK application today. Remember, don't delay, apply today. Next slide, please. We also have a Manila and Cebu office. So for Manila, we have um, the 18th floor, Trident Tower, 312 Senator Hill Puyat Avenue, Makati City. And below is our contact number. You can reach us out. Then for Cebu, we have Unit 113 Krisha Building, Gonzales Compound, Gorordo Avenue, Cebu City. Also, here is the mobile number provided on your screen. Again, thank you so much to everyone who attended our free online career orientation entitled Fast Track to the UK. I hope our experts gave in very informative discussion to all of you. And please don't forget to share this live to your colleagues just in case they have missed it. So I'll see you next time on our next live career orientation. Again, this is Jeff, marketing specialist of ASC Global Recruitment. I'll see you next time. Bye.